self-assessment of fit. Phonology is language and literature specialty incorporating YouTube. Today is Wednesday, 5 August 2026, and here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, self-assess if phonology would be my language and literature specialty incorporating my YouTube production. So I've previously talked about attempting graduate school again, and it kind of like, I would say, there's kind of, with language and literature, there's like the content. It's kind of like my YouTube. There's the content, and then there's like the delivery. And so I was like, for the content, and especially like the Greek language and literature is the heart stuff, and then with the English language and literature stuff, I've kind of talked about like soulmates and surnames and that kind of thing. And so there's content, so it's like the content, and then like there's the content of the videos, what the video is about, what the video includes. But then there's the delivery. So and for written text, that's like the text, and then the words they form and the sounds they form. And I think a lot, because this is video format, about what I say, how I say it, and the sound of the things. And I was like, so maybe, so I've thought I've kind of addressed the content of the literature, but what about the language part? What might I, considering what I've already done, and I'm on counted year 10 now of my YouTube content, what is something, be it focusing on myself or like other animals, is in the realm of language and literature, is there something that's kind of always, for these 10 counted years, held my attention, even just in basic documentation? I was like, yeah, what things sound like. There's the phonetics, and kind of in what something sounds like, but then there's also like taking individual sounds and constructing them to make a communicative piece in language. So, and I think that one's called phonemics, and then the study of phonetics in of phonetics and phonemics is phonology. So phonology here being kind of language and what language sounds like. And so it was like, I think for me in what I've done, it'd be very, very neat to, go through and kind of read these texts for the cultural importance and the content importance, but also thinking about how they were pronounced and how they're read. So kind of bringing the language and the text alive through sound and through voice. And so, so I was like, I think that's something I think about and something I do, and I think it'd be a good one to step back and make a video about this, because it's something I think about so much that it's like a reflex that I might not even like. It took stepping back to be like, is there a term for thinking about what things sound like? There is. People study that. And so I was like, well, maybe that would be something that would be kind of a fit, and especially a fit from what intrigues me, but also, years of experience now for my own communication. So there we go. So I think it's a fit. However, I also, I haven't even gotten that graduate school offer. Graduate school, that's right. Graduate school offer or whatever. So, but for what I do, I was like, that's it. It's kind of a fit. I think that's something that it would require. Like if I went to graduate school, that would require focus and training and that kind of thing, and pursuing additional work there for myself. However, it is, for what I do, a fit at this point in time. So that's self-assessment of fit, phonology as language and literature specialty incorporating YouTube.